Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. As y'all can see from the title, we doing jumbo box braids on our locks. This is my first time, but this is my first time using Marley hair to do it. But I just wanted to show y'all how I did it, and let's just hop right into the video. Alright, so as y'all can see, we use the Cuban twist, Marley hair, whatever y'all want to call it. I use 1B for my black hair, and then I use 30 for my brown / blonde, whatever we want to call it hair. So those are the only two I used. To start with the braids, you use 8 strands of hair. The Marley hair, Cuban twist hair comes in strands, so if y'all don't already know, I use 8 strands per braid, and I want you to fluff the ends out. This is how the ends look. That's not what y'all want. Y'all want your ends to look like this. Okay, we gonna make sure we good. So I just wanted to show y'all how I did the ends. I'm not gonna let y'all not gonna watch the whole thing, don't worry, but I just wanted to show y'all. Alright, I'm sorry for the little close-up shot of my mouth, but I just want to show y'all how I do the ends. I have always been the type of person to braid my hair all the way down to the ends, even if I want the ends out. I just don't want to risk my hair coming out, so I always braid it all the way down to the ends. And just wanted to show y'all. And then I palm roll it to make sure it's secure, even though it's not going to come out because of the texture of the hair, but I just do that to secure it. And then I pull the braid. Of course, you want to make sure you're not pulling it from the root. That's why I held it at the top, just to straighten it out, because it gets all bent up when I try to braid it. But here is, I wanted to show y'all how I put the lock in, the braid. Y'all, I'm messing up, don't mind me, it's been a minute. How y'all doing? But yeah, so I have about 9 to 8 locks per braid. I think that one had about 8. Especially in the front, it had less than 9 because my edges have less locks because my edges are really thin. I wasn't playing no game. So though I don't really have a particular way of how I grab them, I just grab 3 locks if I can, separate it, and then braid like normal, and then feed in here. If y'all already know how to feed in here, y'all already a step ahead. I'm not the best at explaining it because I don't really know how I do it. I just put hair in. But please watch tutorials about how to feed in hair. I just wanted to show y'all how I did this style. But just gonna braid that, and then this is where we're gonna add the 4th piece of hair. But y'all see, one end is longer than the other because we're using these as a length. So that's what you're gonna do for the next 3, and then you're just gonna keep braiding and braiding till you get all the way close to the end. And then once you get to this point, this is where you're gonna add those last 2 pieces. The last 2 pieces are solely for the length, and then also keeping the braid uniform throughout the whole thing, because the ends always get thinner, but you want it to be uniform. But as y'all can see, this is how the braid's looking. That's the one I did with y'all. So let's go. So I'm gonna show y'all again. I'm on my last braid. Thank God. This was a 2-day process, just to let y'all know. It didn't have to take 2 days, but it did because I started late the first day. But again, 8 pieces of hair. Y'all want to fluff the ends out. You might have to cut them sometimes. Sometimes the ends are a little hard to just comb out, but these were kind of easy. So you just want to fluff it out and just make them not so blunt, because we don't need blunt ends, not for this. So that's all you got to do. And then same thing, you get your little pieces however big you want them to be, You separate them as evenly as you can, and then braid once, and then add your first piece. And I do this because so the braid can look like it's coming from my scalp from the beginning. Because if you braid down a few times, it's going to be real thin because it's going to be thicker this of your hair. And the Marley hair is thicker. So that's why I braid it down once and then start adding hair. But y'all don't have to do that. That's just how I did it, especially for the thickness that I'm doing. So yeah, and then on this one, I did do it differently. I didn't wait as long to add the next 3 pieces of hair. I added them pretty close to the top, but y'all will see that in a minute. But I just wanted to explain that a little bit. But please definitely go watch tutorials on how to feed in hair. I'm not the best at explaining how I do it, because as y'all can see, my hands, I be looking like I'm flicked and I don't know. But I braid differently. I braid underhand, so it's not as easy for me to explain it because y'all can't really see what I'm doing. But like I said, I add in the next 3 pieces pretty close to the top, just because one, I didn't want the front ones to be too long. And then we're just going to keep braiding down, and I'm not going to bore y'all anymore with the details. Look at the final look. Don't mind my edges and my face. This was right after I got back from Florida. My face was going through it. My skin was going through it. That Florida was brutal on my face, so that's why I got all them breakouts, and that's why I look extra shiny, because my skin going through it. But yeah, y'all, these braids came out so cute. They were so long. I really missed these braids, but they were like, oh my goodness. Next time I do it, I definitely will keep them in longer. I didn't keep them in that long, but these were really cute, and I hope y'all liked it. As y'all can see, I added some beads because I'm into beads now. But thank y'all for watching.